Welcome back to the YouTube channel for the New England Player. I am your host and founder, Matthew Andrews. It is August 6th, 2026. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at the New England competitors that are set to tee it up next week at the United States Amateur Championship, which is set to take place this year at the iconic Merion Golf Club in Pennsylvania, and that'll be taking place from August 10th through the 16th. Now, the first list of players that we're going to take a look at are the players that were good enough to win their state amateur titles this year. And the first one that we're going to take a look at for the New England region is the winner of this year's Vermont Amateur Championship. And the winner of the 2026 Vermont Amateur Championship was Lucas Politano, who ended up winning the event by an incredible 12 shots at the iconic Equinox Country Club in Manchester, Vermont. And if you're not familiar with the format of the Vermont Amateur Championship, it is actually a full stroke play event as opposed to having a stroke play qualifier, then leading into the rounds of match play. And again, over the 72-hole tournament, Lucas ended up winning by an incredible 12 shots. Lucas also currently plays his golf for Rutgers University, and it is such a great thing to see him win his second Vermont amateur title at one of the key golf courses in the state of Vermont, the iconic Equinox Country Club. So huge congratulations to him on winning his second Vermont state amateur title, and we look forward to seeing him teeing up next week at Merion. All right, next up, we have the winner of the 2026 New Hampshire Amateur Championship. And this year's winner of the New Hampshire Amateur Championship title was Miles O'Quinn, who ended up winning his final match 2-up, and that was held at the Cocheco Country Club. And Miles currently plays his college golf at Endicott. So huge congratulations to Miles on winning the New Hampshire Amateur title, and we're looking forward to seeing him teeing it up next week as well. All right, next we have the winner of the 2026 Maine State Amateur Championship. And like the Vermont State Amateur, the Maine Amateur Championship is also a stroke play event that is contested over a 3-hole day tournament for 54 holes. And the winner this year was Michael Madden, who ended up winning the event by 3 strokes, and that was held at the Sanford Country Club in Sanford, Maine. And he is committed to playing his college golf coming up soon for Siena University. So again, huge congratulations to Michael Madden on winning the Maine Amateur Championship, and we're looking forward to seeing how he does next week at Merion as well. Okay, next we have the winner of the 2026 Massachusetts State Amateur title. And the winner of this year's Massachusetts Amateur Championship is Aiden Emmerich, who ended up winning his final match in dramatic fashion. He ended up winning his match 8-6, and that was held at the Winchester Country Club in Winchester, Massachusetts. And Aiden currently plays his college golf at Temple University. So again, huge congratulations to Aiden Emmerich on his tremendous performance this year at the Massam at Winchester Country Club, and we're looking forward to monitoring his performance at Merion next week also. Okay, next we have the winner of the 2026 Connecticut State Amateur Championship, and the winner of this year's Connecticut State Amateur title was Will Lodge, who ended up winning his final match 3-2 over the stalwart amateur competitor in the state of Connecticut, Cody Palladino, and that was held this year at the Wampanoag Country Club. Quick fact about Will Lodge is that he actually ended up just graduating from Yale University, where he was the captain of the school's golf team. And again, he ended up having such a tremendous week at the State Amateur Championship at Wampanoag Country Club this year. And again, winning in tremendous fashion 3-2 over the stalwart competitor Cody Palladino. So again, huge congratulations to Will on the victory, and we're looking forward to seeing how he does next week at Merion. All right, and last but not least, we have the winner of the 2026 Rhode Island State Amateur Championship. And the winner of the 2026 Rhode Island State Amateur Championship is the mid-amateur player Jake Bauer, who ended up winning his second Vermont State Amateur title, 2-1 at the Ledgemont Country Club this year. And again, as I mentioned, he is a mid-amateur competitor in the state of Rhode Island, and this victory marks his second victory overall in the Vermont State Amateur Championship. So huge congratulations to Jake, and we wish him the best of luck. And the rest of these players that won the state amateur titles here in the New England region, we wish them the best of luck at Merion next week. All right, the next list of players that we have are those that end up getting into the tournament by qualifying through the USGA qualifying series and qualifying events. And there are two events in particular that we're talking about here for the New England region. So we had the final qualifying round at Boston Golf Club in Massachusetts, and then we also had the final qualifying round at the Brooklawn Country Club as well. And the players that ended up making it into the tournament through the final qualifying round at the Boston Golf Club is we have Eli Spalding from Maine, who ended up shooting 3 under par at the qualifying round at Boston Golf Club. And he's also been having a tremendous year this year, and he is actually the winner of this year's New England Amateur Championship, which was held at Great Horse in Massachusetts. And that actually marks his second straight victory at the New England Amateur Championship. And he also is the winner of this year's BMW Philadelphia Amateur Championship as well. So you can see, even without his performance at the Boston Golf Club qualifying round for the USAM, Eli has been having just such a tremendous year. So again, huge congratulations to him, and he currently plays golf for Loyola University. All right, so the next two competitors that we have that will be teeing it up at Merion next week through qualifying through the Boston Golf Club qualifier, we also have Emil Nielsen from Massachusetts, who, just like Eli Spalding, ended up shooting 3 under par at the qualifier, good enough to get into the USAM. He currently plays golf at Santa Clara. And then also from that qualifier, we also have Aiden O'Donovan from Massachusetts, who ended up shooting 4 under par at the qualifying round. And he also had a tremendous year at the Massachusetts Open, where in this year's Massachusetts Open, he ended up finishing tied for 8th in a field of not only the best amateur players from the state of Massachusetts, but also an incredibly strong field of professional competitors as well. So again, a massive congratulations to Aiden O'Donovan on his performance at the Mass Open, and we look forward to seeing how he plays at Merion next week. And then finally, through the qualifying round at the Brooklawn Country Club, we have Brody DiBenedetto from Connecticut, who ended up shooting 3 under par at that qualifying round at the Brooklawn Country Club, which was good enough to advance to the United States Amateur, and he currently plays golf for Sacred Heart. So again, huge congratulations to the competitors making it through USGA qualifying. So again, from the Boston Golf Club qualifier, we had Eli Spalding from Maine, we had Emil Nielsen and Aiden O'Donovan from Massachusetts, and then at the Brooklawn Country Club qualifier, we had Brody DiBenedetto from Connecticut. So again, huge congratulations to those competitors, and we look forward to seeing how they do next week at Merion as well. And last but not least, we actually have one exempt player in the New England region that made it to the USGA, or excuse me, the United States Amateur through their world ranking. And so through his exemption by way of his world ranking and some of his recent performance, we have Ryan Downs from Massachusetts will be playing in the United States Amateur again this year as well. He is actually a 2-time winner of the Massachusetts Amateur. He actually took home the 2025 title by winning his final match in substantial fashion, and that was held at his home course at Great Horse last year. And he was also the winner of the 2025 Bryson Invitational Tournament at Trump Doral, and he currently plays golf for Vanderbilt University. So again, huge congratulations to Ryan Downs on being exempt into the USAM this year, and we look forward to seeing his performance coming up next week. All right, so that is the list of players from New England that'll be teeing it up next week at the Merion Golf Club for the United States Amateur. So again, just to review the list, we had the state amateur winners this year. We had Lucas Politano from Vermont, Miles O'Quinn from New Hampshire, Michael Madden from Maine, Aiden Emmerich from Massachusetts, Will Lodge from Connecticut, and Jake Bauer from Rhode Island. We then had the 4 players make it through USGA qualifying at Boston Golf Club and Brooklawn Country Club. So we had Eli Spalding from Maine, Emil Nielsen and Aiden O'Donovan from Massachusetts, Brody DiBenedetto from Connecticut, and then last but not least, we had Ryan Downs from Massachusetts, who is exempt through his world ranking and some of his recent performances. All right, so that covers the key players from the New England region that'll be teeing it up next week at the United States Amateur. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, comment below on what you think. And as always, please be sure to subscribe to the channel to make sure that you don't miss any of our content like this coming forward from here. All right, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.